for pre-season at USA on the F1 2021 game. Today I'm joined by a special guest. Take it away.
Hello, I'm Elmo.
Elmo is here tonight. No, but seriously, we have Echo Meister and Combs, runner-up for Division 2 last season.
No, not runner-up.
No?
I was third.
Oh no, third? Oh, fair.
I don't think you're live, just so you know.
We are.
Nothing's coming up for me.
Yeah, no, it just...
no. It's Division 2, isn't it?
Yeah. Mong. As Feared by Gaming is already out on the Alfa Romeo. With the Alfa Romeo, my bad. Can I just say, the Alfa Romeo is one of the sexiest cars on this game, no joke.
Nah, the Haas is the best looking.
You know what, I'm gonna have to agree with you. I really don't like the Aston Martin. Unpopular opinion. No, I just think the Aston Martin is just too green in this game.
In my opinion, I don't think it's green. Yeah, maybe in game, yeah.
Wait, just make sure your voice is on share.
Don't worry, it's on share.
All the time, good, okay. Yeah, I'm just taking in how sexy that Alfa Romeo looks.
Okay.
Any others out on track?
Pretty much any everyone. You got Fred, Cameron, Luke, Ninja, Blue, obviously Fid, and Connor are out on track.
Yeah, okay.
I'll just share the screen for him as well.
Yep, all cool. I'm just going to ride on board Feared by Gaming as he's about to begin his lap now. First lap of the season. As it's a steep uphill climb to turn 1. Brakes heavy. Takes it beautifully. Takes it in second gear. Coming out the corner now. Really great exit. Really good traction on the mediums. As he's approaching the S section now, really difficult to nail, but if you get it right you can find upwards to about a second there as he track extends a little bit. Over there you can track extend a little bit, which is pretty nice to nail.
Well, they've actually changed it then this year.
Yeah. As he goes wide a little bit, as there's a slow moving McLaren in the way, so could be giving him a tow, the McLaren him. Riding board throughout this back straightaway, as the Americans would call it. DRS wide open, reaching speeds of about 200 miles per hour.
So a yellow in sector 2.
Yeah, there's a spinning. Yeah, spinning AlphaTauri.
Yeah, right. Better to do it now in the season than the official season. So, get your spins out the way, lads.
Yeah. Feared by Gaming just finishing his second sector now. Onto the third for the triple right-hander. And then approaching the medium speed left-hander. Takes it beautifully. Can go a little bit wider, can take a little bit more speed, but that's pretty good. As he's rounding out the final corner now, he'll set a 1:33.5. Not too bad.
Yeah, he's on the medium, so that's actually a decent time. To be fair, I'm not too sure what a good time around there is. On this year's game, because can't really compare it to the previous game. Plus, as well, the cars are a bit quicker than real life. So, there we go, Ninja and
Cameron setting the faster time by 4/10.
I did notice as well with Fred, he turned in to the final corner and then he seemed quite tentative about it. So
yeah, and Fred he just spun. Or no, invalidated. So he's just going for a second run now. Hold on.
Luke got a 33.4 as a
and Blue going with wow. Wow.
He's I mean, to be fair, like it was, just before the shooting, I said, Blue. Well, we both said that Blue is going to look strong this year.
Yeah, and he's already setting down the pace, which is amazing to see.
It's pre-season, right? Just take your time. Don't push it too much because you'll end up like outdoing yourself. But no, that's actually a very good time. I think we could see times nearer like mid to low 30s, I'd say.
Yeah, you might.
I'm not too sure about that, but
hell, you might even see a time dipping under the 30s. Sorry, my bad. I will just say his next fastest Div 2 rival is 2 seconds off the pace of Carbon Con.
I mean, it's not in pre-season at the moment, but there's also Reese as well. Who's like, it's what I noticed as well with a lot of the Div 2 drivers. You know, obviously you're going to be strong in some tracks and vice versa, but I think if they can stay consistent, I think Blue and Cameron gets 5 plus quick penalty. So the 2 Div 1 drivers were embarrassing too.
Yeah.
He actually retires as well. Wait,
I wonder if PSGL would be proud of him right now.
Something's happened here, because it looks like he's oh no, he's coming to the pits, but that's a bit weird. But yeah, as I was saying, I think those that we could probably see go into Division 1 next season, because it's a long way away, but I think we'll see Blue in Div 1, possibly Connor maybe.
Carbon Con.
Reese as well, if he's still racing in this league.
Reese, if he gets his act together, that is, yeah.
Yeah, I think really what it is, you just need to, be consistent. That's
what
it is. Consistency is key.
I mean, it is. Oh, and Infinity has spun. Yeah, she just caught it. No, she was on a lap. I'll ride on board with Matteo. No, Matteo P has backed out his lap. Is there anyone actually on a lap? I think Feared by Gaming, he'll be on a lap soon.
Yeah, he's on his out lap. He's just letting people go through the access at the moment.
As he's waiting for the Mercedes of Infinity. Whatever the case may be. Okay. After riding board with Carbon Con, I think he is on the lap. Yeah, he is burning his ERS. He's coming around this triple right-hander now. As he loses it, just... Oh!
And just steps out at the wrong time.
Yeah, that's the thing with Kota. It's slower and and it's a little bit more slippery. Kota is really, really notorious for being slippery this game, so...
I'm just still surprised with Blue. He's half a second quicker than like Ninja and Cameron. So
yeah, I really want to see Blue do well this year.
Yeah, I do as well. He did have a rocky start to begin with. Like, he was quite slow to begin with, but then out of nowhere he was like, fighting for podiums and fighting for wins. So it's like, obviously, this year it's a completely different handling model. There's like no front end grip and it's going to be full high cells. But
yeah,
I think Blue. I'm going to put it out there. I think Blue will win the championship this year. I really do.
I'm not going to put bets on anything, but it will be close between Carps, Blue, and Reese again if he gets his act together. But
I forgot about Carps, yeah.
But don't forget about not Luke Beck, because he does have potential. He is a dark horse. He is definitely a dark horse.
Of course, we were teammates last year, so he had a bit of a rocky start. Very unlucky in some races. Monza springs to mind.
Yeah,
he would have won that. I'll put it out there now. He would have, and he should have won that, but.
Yeah.
Things happen, unfortunately. I think as well with Luke, from what I've experienced, this isn't anything bad in that, it's completely understandable.
No.
But like, if something bad happens in the race, it kind of like puts him off his groove. And I think what he needs to do in that, he's lost quite a few points from just retiring randomly.
Yeah.
Hits retiring. So, Luke, if you're watching this year, try not to retire as much. Obviously, if it gets to the point where you're about 30 seconds behind.
Wait, can I just interrupt you for a second? Carbon Con is giving Luke a massive tow right now. A massive toe. That was extremely cheeky, but go on.
Yeah, I was just saying, I want Luke. I want Luke to do well, of course.
Yeah.
Obviously, his teammates and that, but like with him, like I say, he needs to just try and stay calm in the moment. And like, even if he's like 9th, and he's only going to get 9th, and if he keeps spinning, just try and finish the race, because like I say, the amount of times he's retired out of nowhere, it's kind of like ruined the season for him.
Yeah.
In a way.
Yeah.
So he come across the line in P4. So
actually, that's not too bad of a time now. Again, a second off from Blue, who has invalidated.
A note on Ninja, he improved his time. He's now 31-1. So we've got Blue, by the looks of it, he's spun it. And
yeah, I think he can be happy with his time. Blue.
Yeah, I mean, I know I would right now. Let him go past me.
I know he can go quicker. So
I think there is pace in that. I think, it is pre-season. People are just going to take it a little bit easier and just get to grips with this car. Because if you think about it, you've got kind of like this actually quite a good pre-season track. You've got the straights, you've got the S's like the downforce, you've got the slower corners as well, you've got fast corners.
It's a great combination of all then, is what you're trying to say, yeah.
Yeah, it really is. It's a lot better. I mean, I know everyone says that Spain quite a pre-season. Yes, it's true. I think pre-season should be changed to somewhere else going forward. I think
Bahrain was a very good one.
Yeah, but because it was so early on in the season when they was doing pre-season, obviously, you've got the sandstorm, which couldn't have been predicted, and in a way, it was quite fun and interesting to watch. But I wouldn't mind seeing them do pre-season in America. Going forward, I know that in the rumours that they're actually going to Indianapolis later on this year to replace Japan.
No, that was actually Qatar, and over in the Middle East, which looks decent. It kind of looks like Bahrain, but with a little bit more 90-degree turns and hairpins.
I know the MotoGP race there.
Oh yeah. So it could be very, very interesting, to say the least.
The other two cars out on track at the moment are both McLaren, so...
Yeah, I am going to spectate James Keller. He's going to set another lap on the mediums, I believe. Well, you can do soft to medium this game. The tyre wear is not as harsh. Oh, James almost bins it. And he goes into the pits. So the only car out on track right now would be Carbon Con's car.
Taking all the spotlight.
As he runs out of fuel.
It's going to be a lot. Well, to be fair, he is quite close to the pits, so... I've got a feeling that everyone will go out in a second on softs. Infinity's actually now. He's out that now. We've got Blue as well. He's most likely going to go even quicker. I think Blue will probably get a 30.5 in this next run. That's my prediction on that one.
Actually, I'll ride on board with Blue again.
So, how's the off-season treated you then?
How's the off-season treated me? Not too bad. I'd like to say I've gotten faster on this game, to be fair, which is a good sign of things to come. I mean, I've been training with some faster guys, and I've been taking notes off them. So hopefully I can apply that to one of my races. I mean, what else have I done, to be fair? You've not yet noticed, IRT, joined them, so they're giving me tips. They're literally giving me anything I need to go faster and faster, so That's literally my off-season, just more training, I guess.
Taking it seriously then.
Maybe I'm going to shoot for title number 2, but as Blue, as he's about to start his lap now, DRS wide open, ERS burning, standard mix, heavy on the braking. Oh, much more beautiful than his last attempt going into turn 1, as Infinity loses it into the barriers.
No, he's not.
Blue's only a 6. Yeah, he looks like he has a really planted rear end, but it's all about the middle section now. The first section in really doesn't really does set the tone for how your lap goes, but it's all about the middle section as well, I guess. Repeating myself. Anyways, DRS wide open. Reaching speeds are around 200 miles an hour, 210.
See what his sector split is.
Ooh. Yeah, his sector split is pretty okay, to be fair.
In a way as well, what I've noticed, like, Blue's gonna have like an even playing field this year, just because of the fact that, you know, it's a new game, so everyone's still trying to get to grips with it. So there's that.
Yeah.
I think if he doesn't, I think, you know, Pierce will be a lot quicker next season in both Div 1 and Div 2.
And Blue goes quicker by 0.4 of a second.
I was right.
Alright, mate, get this man out of Division 2. I've said it last season with Funk, I'll say it this season again with Blue. Get this man out of Division 2.
You just need to stay consistent, that's all it is. Consistency is key.
Well, you can be a qualifying merchant, but you can't. But it's all about the race. But we'll ride on board with the Red Bull, who has forfeited his lap.
Yeah, he might go for one more. He might have enough. Just gonna keep an eye on him now.
Keep an eye on James Killer though, because he is on his softs as well. It's up by 0.4.
I'm gonna quickly ride on board with Ninja, because he's going for one flying lap here. It's do or die for him here.
You
Obviously,
can commentate over it if you want to. If you want to commentate over his lap, that's fine.
Yeah, are you riding on board with him?
Yeah.
Yeah, so he's coming through the S's then. He seems a bit more planted. He's lifted off there. So I'm not great at doing on-board riding inventory, but I will give it a go.
Yeah.
James is out of the session, but he's retired in the pits by the looks of things. And qualifying's over. Now he's coming onto the long back straight. See what speeds he can get up to. Probably looking at about 205 miles an hour. DRS open. Of course, there is no rich mix this year, which is going to be interesting to see what people's fuel savings like, as doesn't get any track restrictions there. He's 0.2 quicker, so at the moment he's looking at a 2.9. But he does actually set up the quickest second sector, so this is actually going to be quite close.
Yeah.
As coming around the triple right-hander, a nice little camera angle for me personally here.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's for you as well.
Running across the final 2 corners now, how will he take it?
He's taking it quite well.
Yeah, and he'll set.
Line.
He comes C2. P2.
Yeah, P2.
I believe he was on a push lap, but if that's really his pace, then Jesus Christ, Blue, what are you on? Your top 10 then. Blue, taking pole for Ferrari and no points, obviously, being awarded. P2, Ninja in the Red Bull. P3, Cameron with a 5 grid place grin up. How did I manage to crack that up?
A 5 place grid penalty.
Yeah, and then I think Carbon Con followed in pursuit. Followed by Feared by Gaming, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think so. I know that Fred did a 140 something, so...
Yeah, hold on, I'm just gonna run to the toilet, I'll be right back.
Oh great, I'm on my own. So yeah, of course, pre-season. It's just about bragging rights. Of course, the full season starts next week. Join us though for Div 1 racing tomorrow night, as myself and Shifter will be participating. You've got Twong, you've got Hakim, of course, last season's champion, as well, as we're about to get into the formation lap here. And should be a good season for both Div 1 and Div 2. So we'll have to just wait and see. Obviously, like I say, we're on a brand new season of racing game. If that makes sense. So even I mess up at the best times. But yeah, I'll run you through the grid order. So we've got Blue, Ninja, Brian Con, not Luke Beck. As we've got, so you can do a soft to hard or a soft medium. You've got Feared by Gaming in 5th, James in 6th, Mateo in 7th. I think he's actually making his racing debut here in Nhrl. You've got Cameron in 8th, of course, with that 5-place grid penalty. You've got Fred in 9th, and Infinity, she starts in 10th. Yeah, like I say, there are no points up for grabs this year, in pre-season, but when the full season starts next week, points will be available.
Right, we're back.
And yeah, I just took over a little bit.
Yeah, what did you just run over?
I'll just running over the grid lineup, and just talking about Div 1 starting tomorrow.
Oh yeah, Div 1 starting tomorrow. That should be fun.
I'm looking forward to it. It'll be good to get back out on track.
Mm-hmm.
Good to see run the paces. I know that I did a reserve race when I think around Vietnam. And I qualified quite well. I think I qualified in the top 10. So
yeah, that's not too bad considering the depth of talent that Div 1 does have. So
to be fair, now that I'm using manual gears, because someone taught me and helped me out with that.
Me. I'm taking all credit.
No, you take some credit, because it's all well and good trying to teach someone, but they have to be able to actually be alright with it.
Take it in, yeah. Fair enough. Blue, taking the grid now to the grid slots. James Killer did a cheeky one by holding up the pack actually.
I think, you know, it kind of puts those ahead at a disadvantage, but
yeah,
I don't think it gives them a massive advantage in a way. You know, people say it does, but I don't get this as a game.
Yeah, Lights Out is giving me a really shitty angle. 5 red lights for the USGP. Lights out and away we go for the USGP in pre-season as Blue gets a good start. I think Ninja gets a better start. I think Carbon Con is going to go up the outside of Blue, but being swarmed by Ninja. But now he has the S's to go through. And the dirty air is really, really bad through here from past experiences, as you were going to say.
Infinity gets a bad start, I just noticed, and so did Mateo. It seems like Mateo got very bogged down at the start.
Yeah.
Infinity, I think, to be fair, she might just be holding back just to make sure she doesn't get caught up in any instance.
There's a spinning Mario.
I don't know if they've made contact or anything. Or
yeah, he's lost his entire front wing.
So it must have been either with Fred or Infinity. It might not. I don't know actually. I wasn't too sure about that one.
Yeah.
Be interesting to. It's a shame that we can't get replays on this.
Yeah, that's a bit of a shame. But anyways, the battle after
goes past Beard. They're having a bit of a battle.
Oh, and Blue spins.
Blue.
No, Blue.
And that's what I was saying about consistency and, you know, trying to stay out of trouble as well.
Yeah.
He's got the pace though. That's the thing. He does have the pace.
Yeah.
Hang on.
As his brother spins out in succession. Let's see if there's a little bit of damage on this car. Looks like he didn't suffer any damage. DRS is enabled. I can't believe we're already been 2 laps already. Felt like one.
No, this is the first lap.
Oh, Yeah, no, there was a glitch on my telemetry. Anyways.
Yeah, same here.
Battle for 6 is spicing up a little bit as... Oh! Feared by Gaming hops the curb.
I was just riding on board with Blue.
Yeah, I think Infinity have spun.
It says that Blue... Oh, I know, yeah, we've also got James as well. We've got a BSC. Apparently, Feared by Gaming is a lap down, so there's something wrong with the telemetry. The telemetry is completely messed up now.
Yeah, no, it was like this last game, so I'm not surprised. Honestly, I'm not surprised if Codemasters literally just copy and pasted the games, updated the car models and handling thing, made it better graphics, and then boom.
Apparently, Mateo's winning the race. So
go on, Mateo.
Ninja is in second, apparently. Connor's in third.
And Cameron gets a drive-to penalty. And I think Blue, he has a really good run onto James, into T1, this isn't T1, but into the hairpin-esque corner. Keep an eye for, on the Aston Martin. Oh, and Blue, come on, Blue.
Yeah, just running on board with Luke at the moment. He's holding off Beard as well. Connor's up into second at the moment, so he's actually had a decent start.
Wait, I think all three of them got a drive-to penalty.
Oh, a 5-second time penalty for Feared.
That should get removed.
I mean, to be fair, I mean, it is pre-season, so I don't think it's better now to get rid of all the penalties, and I think it doesn't help that this year's game it seems a bit buggy with the online aspect. So,
oh yeah, no, it's really bad online this year.
Oh, Luke and Feared by Gaming come together.
Luke or Cameron?
Luke.
Oh.
Luke.
Okay.
Yeah, Feared, it looked like, so I was riding on board with, I think I was actually riding on board with Cameron at the point. It looked like it was either Luke turned in on Feared at the turn 1, or Feared went for a massive dive bomb as
there's a spinning thread to red.
Threads at this round, so it doesn't seem like he's got the best setup for this track at the moment.
But DRS wide open for not Luke Beck.
Oh, he's gone again, so there's something wrong with that car. I don't know if has he overheated? He's most likely overheated the tyres. So.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't put it down to any damage, but actually, let's just pay attention to TRT Cam, who was formerly Cameron Dowds. So he did join Total Racing Esports over the off season, so that's a bit of an exciting chapter for him. As Blue, I think he's suffered a little bit of damage. Look at that.
No damage.
Yeah, no.
No,
it's one of those things that you just can't see, but
you can feel it.
Yeah, you can feel it.
Ooh. Otherwise, we're going to go on board with Cameron. Actually, he's going to look to move down the inside, and
Luke, not Luke Beck. He's gone to go for the switchback.
Oh, the side by side.
Oh, side by side through Maggots and Maggots and Beckett's. My bad, wrong track.
Luke gets a 3-second time penalty. I think that's kind of put him off his groove there. But good racing between the two of them, actually.
Very, very good racing. Actually,
sets the fastest lap of the race.
The
The
newcomer setting the fastest time. Impressive.
In fact, he's actually catching up to Fred.
Oh.
So he's going to stay on board. Fred is really struggling.
I will say that not Luke Beck and Cameron are going to be fighting. And I think not Luke Beck, yeah, no, he doesn't have, he's not burning the sufficient amount of ERS to catch up
to. The setup that Fred has got, it seems, of course you can't really have the same setup as F1 2020, you need more downforce this year.
Yeah.
So that's something that everyone needs to be aware of. But Mateo's going to have DRS, and he's just so much quicker in a straight line as well as Mateo's.
I wouldn't be surprised if that setup was made for like a time trial aspect, because time trial setups in this game are significantly different to a race setup.
It's mainly just the tyre, like the tyre pressure. If you've got like the tyre pressure set all the way to max, if time trial, just lower it a little bit in the race.
Yeah.
That's what I do personally. As Infinity isn't choosing the pits. It is actually you can do a one stop, but it's soft to hard, or you can do soft medium. As of course she's changing the front wing, so she must have had a bit of damage then.
I did do some research. A soft to medium is doable. Pit lap 14 on the softs, because the softs apparently wear at 2% a lap, which is quite crazy.
Yeah, that cannot be right. Because like you've got the S's, you've got the fast right-handers. Yeah, Fred gets another 3 second time penalty. So there's a lot of penalties.
Yeah.
That way. Oh, and Fred is round again.
Yeah.
There he goes.
Just making all the mistakes now.
Oh, hang on, Infinity as well. Infinity was going very, very slow, so I don't know if they spun or something. Oh, and he's round again. Oh, don't spin the tyres, don't spin the tyres, that's how you get... Oh, no.
Yeah, he's gone into 6th. What he's going to need now is a safety car if he wants to reel anything back. He must have one of those setups that are just unusable. Which I do pity him for.
Yeah.
But I will...
Oh, he's round again, he's round again.
Yeah, I don't think it's worth commentating over that at the minute, as I think... not look back, he is staying with Cameron, and Cameron...
I joined at just the right time. I joined at the right time. I was on his nose, and it's like a back spear into the back of Cameron.
Yeah, that was a bit tough, man. Cameron, I don't know what you're doing with your brake pedal, but come on. I really hope that Not Look Back is pushing at 100%, because it is quite promising to see the old lad going against a young gun, you know?
Yeah.
It is quite exciting. Just sort of like, you know...
Oh, Fred is out. Fred is out.
Oh.
Massive, massive crash in Sector 3.
And there's a safety car.
He's on about Fred having a safety car. Well, he's the one who scores the safety car. Unfortunately. But yeah, that setup wasn't doing any justice, so that's just... Yeah, he's left the section straight away. So,
yeah,
unfortunately. That's what pre-season's all about, you know, try and get to grips. Maybe he's only just got in the game, you just don't know if that's the thing. So...
I mean, it is what it is, unfortunately. You either have the best setup or the worst setup, there's no in between.
Yeah, no, I was literally just about to say that there is no in between. Like I say, what I have noticed in that, it is definitely better to have more downforce. Like, yeah, you might be slower in the corner, in the straights, but the cars this year are just... I think, whilst it's more realistic, yes,
yeah,
it's a lot more difficult to drive, because like there is less downforce, especially at the front end.
Yeah, yeah.
Normally tracks where you run something like 3/6 wings, you now have to run like 8/6 wings. So you need to have a higher front end.
Yeah, I mean, this year the rear end is planted as it is, in my opinion. It's a bit of an unpopular opinion, but I do feel like that the rear end this year, you don't need as much downforce.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion.
But like a massive downside as well to this game of the curves this year. I think they're being exaggerated too much.
I don't know. I feel like, for me anyways, I can run on the curbs, but not for too long like last game. Because last game I was running on the curbs like hell, but this game I can't.
Have you raced around Zandvoort yet, any chance?
I have, yeah, I have.
Yeah, try running on the same curves you did last year then.
I will have to say though, I am really happy with my time around Zandvoort, the 108.5.
I know that Austria's a lot harder this year. So.
Oh yeah, especially turn 1. You can't exactly hop the curb and get away with it.
It's going to be enjoyable. It's going to be interesting to see this year.
Oh, it really is. I mean, there isn't really much else to talk about. I mean, the Hendon model is just similar from last season, to be fair. There hasn't been much changes, if you know what I mean.
Like the feel, anyway.
It just got to be a little bit more smoother with the throttle, be nicer to the car.
Yeah, I remember like when there was preview footage, but everyone was saying it rewards smoother drivers.
Yeah.
Like, you can't really be as aggressive as, let's say, 2020 or 2019, so...
I mean, 2019, I feel like it's a bit similar to this game, to that game. Now hear me out, I mean, it is a 2-year-old game, but I do feel a lot of similarities between the two games.
Yeah, in a way, yeah. Like, 2020 seemed very floaty.
Yeah.
Like, more responsive in a way.
Mm-hmm.
Where this, you've really got to think about, like, you can't run over the curbs too much. You know, sausage curbs especially.
Yeah.
Just look at Russia, for example. You know, one of the corners there will send you going to the moon.
Yeah. Oh, I will say though that some curves will send you up flying to Narnia, as we did with as we saw with Feared by Gaming on lap 2, I believe.
Well, I know that in Spain there's a bit of a bug, you know, sort of.
Yeah.
Basically, on the run up into turn 1, a lot of esports drivers and league races and that, they normally go to the left hand side of the curb. And
Yeah.
of course, there's a little pivot that can unbalance and unsettle the car.
Yeah.
But I think it's just because there's like the green concrete, then there's the grey concrete which slow it down, and you've got green concrete again.
Yeah.
Could be that. I mean, the thing is though, it's going to make for some interesting racing. Like, yeah, you could be the fastest, but one mistake can ruin your race. And I mean, it's just like real life.
Yeah. Oh, it does allude to a good point actually, that damage this year, even with lime damage, it totally screws with your car. Like, you cannot afford to take any damage, and it will force drivers to be cleaner.
Oh, well, that's the hope anyway. I don't know if we're going to run the damage where it affects side pods or not. Simulation, no, I don't think we'll run simulation damage.
No, that's simulation rate.
Yeah, simulation is very sensitive this year, and I like it. Especially in career modes.
I despise it with a passion.
I think it's because, like, it is more of a realistic damage model now.
I guess, yeah, I guess, and we're just all too used to the, you know, cars being as strong as steel. Well,
but now you can go to the wall at 5 miles an hour and lose both your front wing and tyres, which is probably a bit too much in a way.
Oh, I'll also say with the wet conditions this year, they feel really similar to last year's game.
Sort of. I have noticed like you can be more aggressive compared to last year, but when you're coming out of a corner, even on medium traction, I say, "Oh, Infinity's out."
Yeah.
She's out. She's binned it at the S's.
Oh, drive-through penalty for not Luke Beck.
So he must have run out of time. That's what
he must have spun. Yeah, no, he spun. Look at his front wing, absolutely gone, null. That is, nah, that's unfair from the game.
I think we're gonna have another big patch in like next week.
And blue spins. You said a big patch, yeah?
I think we'll get another one next week. Yeah, like regarding some of the
what do you
safety car and whatnot.
What do you hope to see with the patch? Like, oh yeah, you said safety car.
Yeah, basically just more gameplay improvements. Like especially with the penalties, because I think sometimes it seems like the game doesn't recognise it. Like you say, with Luke Spun, he's got a penalty which is no fault of his own. You know?
Yeah.
Like yeah,
Luke, bro, you can't serve it on the safety car.
I don't get me wrong. I would love it if they added the tracks, but I'd rather wait for, you know, I'd rather them sort the game first, then add the tracks later.
Yeah.
Possibly as well, performance patch as well to come soon.
Yeah, actually, that'd be really nice to like see everyone have to get readjusted to the game again, you know?
Yeah, I mean, I know that they actually are looking at changing the AI speed as well in career mode, because the AI are just, especially around Silverstone, are very OP. Like, I've actually, to be able to like compete, normally I race with a 105 difficulty.
Yeah.
At this game. But I have noticed that, especially around Silverstone, you can be a second a lap off.
Oh Jesus, are they setting 23s or 24s? As Blue makes a move on TRT Cameron. I think Cameron, he wants to...
I'm on board with Carl Brincon, he's going to move down the inside of Ninja.
And he makes it stick, maybe?
Go side by side.
Going side by side through the...
Is he going to go for that dive down the inside?
Oh yes he will! Yes he will! Will he break the apex? Yes he does!
He's on the carp, but this time, instead of carp going to the side of someone, you know, definitely not salty about that.
Yep, absolutely beautiful move. Well done to Carbon Con. But he's going to have to try and build up that gap now with the mediums.
He's going to get big-headed now because we're praising him quite a bit.
Oh, okay, but we'll pull them down. If we really wanted to...
It was an okay manoeuvre.
It was a nice manoeuvre. You don't see that every day, come on. And especially with last season when I had to commentate over you and Carps. That was a little bit...
Oh, yeah. No, this time it was a lot cleaner, let's put it that way. I mean, he got his just desserts, that's what I'm going to say.
You're still a little bit salty from that.
Yes, because if it wasn't for the fact that, you know, if I had a podium then I could have probably got second if Blue gets 2 seconds on it.
Oh, from bad to worse.
I said a lot of vulgar things in that, and whilst yes, I do stand by what I said at the time, I will apologise now, but I had every right to be that way.
Yeah, as Carbon Con goes very, very deep. We might see another repeat of this, no? He'll go wide, takes the inside line.
Ninja's going to have a good run here.
Yeah, he will do.
Oh, he lifts actually.
Yeah, the dirtier and hard's not doing him any dividends.
And of course, if you're stuck behind on the car, your engine will overheat.
Yep, and there's no lean mix to fuel around with.
The DRS is now enabled, but that won't be in effect until the next long straight.
Yep. So Carbon Con, he's going to have to try and build a gap within these S's. Well, we're riding board with, I'll stick with Ninja at the moment. Oh, and...
The pace through the S's!
Yeah, like, the overspeed he had.
For a split second.
Yeah.
I think it's just because Connor went a little bit deep. He's not very comfortable through there, I have to say.
Could be a setup thing, couldn't be.
Blue's actually, oh yeah, actually no, there's like there's about 2 seconds separating first and fifth, so that's quite good.
Yeah.
I'm just going to look to move on Connor. He's going to get it done.
It's going to be very, very easy. Look at the overspeed that he has, the Red Bull. And that's one thing with the performance patch I hope to see. Nerf the DRS for God's sake.
I mean, the thing is that we don't exactly know what setups they're using. They might all be running different setups.
It's a Matteo. Yeah, unfortunate for him.
So,
I think Blue, he's gonna try and make a move onto James Killer very, very soon.
He's looking like he's gonna go towards. Actually, hang on, what ties is? Oh yeah, no, they're all on harsh, aren't they?
Yeah, everyone but I think Carbon Con.
And Luke as well. Luke's on the side.
And they're going side by side into the. Oh, and Carbon Con makes the move stick.
That way.
Bloody hell. And again,
this driver, let's put that. Oh, and Fear by Gaming just completely cuts the corner there. As Blue.
Blue makes a beautiful outside maneuver. Yeah, that was beautiful. Not Luke Beck setting the fastest time. I really cut you off. I'm sorry.
No, it's right. That was saying the same thing about Blue and that. So it's absolutely fine. So don't worry about that. You are pretty much the main commentator, so like if there's something happening, feel free to put in. I'm not bothered.
And another move, same story again between Carbon Con and Ninja.
He's looking very. It's going to be tasty here between Feared and Blue.
The more that Ninja and Carbine keeps fighting, the more that Blue is going to get back up there. 3-second time penalty for Feared by Gaming. Blue, he's going to make a late lunge. He doesn't make the stick. That was a very audacious move.
But he's going to be under pressure though from James actually.
He will do if he's not careful. And Feared by Gaming very, very slidey coming out that section now and Blue, he picks up another 3-second time penalty. No. I think, yeah, Blue with 9 seconds now.
I'm going to guess a switchback maneuver. No, he's still side by side. Or this is going to go
horribly wrong if Feared by Gaming doesn't back out, and he does back out respectfully enough.
Tell you what though, James is going to be licking his lips here.
Yeah, he's going to be wanting to make the best out of a bad situation for himself. But it's now hunting ground time for Blue here, as he's going to try and close up to the top two.
The thing is, I don't think he's going to have DRS on Connor.
Nah, he won't. He's going to have to back out of it.
So he's going to have Feared by Gaming closing 6.5 tenths, 6 tenths. 5 tenths. This is going to be close, but we've also got to worry about James. Oh no, James back out.
And Feared by Gaming, he wants to make a move. Very audacious. Enough respect was given.
Don't forget though, James is still there behind them. So.
And a bit of a tank slapper.
Well held. Same with Feared actually, he got a bit of a tank slapper. But he's lost quite a bit of time, so he's now going to be under pressure from James.
Yeah, did Carbon Con lose?
James has got a very good line compared to Feared.
Oh, yeah, Feared must have got damage and there's a little bit of a toe contact. No. Very good racing though.
This. You know what, yeah, for pre-season, this is the. I'm glad that I'm doing commentary at the moment. Here we go then.
And he's going to fly by, diving up the inside now. He's going to be the latest of the breakers. It's going to be Feared by Gaming, but he's going to have to compromise his exit a little bit, and James gets the move done.
Don't overtake, wait for the
and they're going to go side by side through the S's. Is there going to be enough respect? Yes, there is. Just so good action here, and they go side by side, they touch again.
Oh wow!
And Feared by Gaming gets the move done, and James, he gets a little bit loosey goosey. Wow!
Gets another free time penalty though.
Oh, that is amazing.
Feared should have waited because now he's going to get overtaken here.
And again, he's just going to go weaving down the main straight, but we'll have to pay attention to Carbon Con and Blue already, as Blue makes the move. Will he? He'll go side by side with Connor into the next section now. Absolutely no, biblical scenes, and Siren gone, he's gonna dive late. Come X's so much, and Blue gets the move done. And for Blue now, it's up to him to try and catch up to the leader. He's got every chance to. Clean air. And a clean head. All that Blue needs. But James Killer, he's going to be overtaken by Feared by Gaming. But Feared by Gaming is going to get re-overtaken by James. And they dive up the inside, James does, and Feared by Gaming, he's going to try and get the better of Exit, but he compromises his exit instead. James Killer gets the move done. It's a McLaren 3-4 at the moment.
Yeah, some good racing. Wow. Feared just takes a whole different line.
Oh, and Feared picks up a 3-second time penalty. Whoops.
I want to see... Oh, and he just keeps cutting the corner.
TRT Cameron picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Feared has got 24 seconds worth of penalties.
Yikes. That's a yikes from me.
So, yeah, I think 2 more penalties and he gets disqualified, if I remember correctly.
Is it like that this game? Wow.
I'm not too sure. I know it was like that last game. So... Like, even though it is pre-season, you know, you still got to try and race to your best capabilities because it's not going to look good otherwise going forward. And because of all the penalties that you get now in pre-season, if you look on throughout the rest of the season with like decisions and stewarding.
Yeah, for sure. But Blue, he has closed in 5/10 this lap, yeah, so he is definitely pushing.
A good recovery drive as well.
Yeah, it's a really, really good drive from him. Matteo picks up a 3-second time penalty.
Tell you what though, Matteo is actually doing a very good job, in fairness. I'll tell you what though, I'm just down board with James and Feared because them two are just battling constantly and I love to see it. I just hope that...
Oh, and Jamesy goes so slow. Oh, Jesus!
There we go, there's the curve coming to play.
Not Luke Beck retired. No, he retired in this pit lane. No.
Why, Luke? That's. Oh. And there we go. Feared by Gaming through the
oh my God.
What did I say? I did say that another couple of penalties. So it's, yeah. I mean, come on, lads. Like, this is pre-season, but come on.
I mean, you have to admit, track limits around this track is really bad.
Yeah. I mean, it's the same with all of them. Canada's probably the worst one.
Oh yeah, Canada will always be the worst.
Like, it's just ridiculous in my opinion. So, oh well. But yeah, it's. I'm hoping that this is going to be a one-off from Luke. You know, I really want Luke to do well. Of course, like I say, with his teammates last year. But the biggest thing for him was, even in points paying positions, obviously it's only pre-season so at the moment it doesn't matter, but
yeah,
I do hope that, you know, going forward it doesn't just retire.
Yeah, for sure.
Because even if you're in 12th, about 40 seconds off those ahead, they could easily crash out.
Yeah, for sure. For sure, but go on.
Yeah, so that's I pretty much done with what I was saying, so just, you know, in fact, this goes to anyone. It doesn't matter where you are. Obviously, if you're a lap down and you're about to go onto the final lap and, you know, you're in the way of those ahead, if you want to retire, then yeah, then fair enough. If you know you're not going to get points, but there's still that 10% chance of getting points in the race, just keep going, because anything can happen, even if you don't get points.
Yeah,
you know,
for sure.
Look good on you. Like, I've never once, I think I've only ever intentionally retired in the pits. And that was because I was getting lapped. And it was like there was like 3 laps left and I was down in like 18. So I was like, you know what, I'll retire. So I'm not getting in the way of those. And it was, bear in mind, this was just after a safety car as well. So it was just the more right thing to do.
Yeah. But I will just say, Blue is cutting down on the gap really, really much now. Really.
Ninja can take it a little bit easy just because Blue does have 9 seconds left penalties. As Connor spins and James gets promoted on the P3.
Oh, yeah, comfortably.
Well, if it's the level of, obviously, disregarding penalties and whatnot, but if this is like the level of racing we can expect, especially from Beard, I think as well, like, alright, all them penalties kind of messed them up, but it did, he's not qualified.
Yeah.
But if we can expect to see that from Beard and James,
yeah.
I think we could be in for a very enjoyable season.
But just pay attention to Blue and Ninja now. That
yeah.
Now that Blue is within DRS range of Ninja. So as you were saying.
Yeah, so I'm expecting like a good season between them two. I'm hoping, we'll have some good battles on track as well.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Come on, Blue, you can do it. I'm rooting for Blue in this one.
Yeah, I really am. Blue the underdog in this fight here.
He joined last season, wasn't it? And he had a rough start. He was very, very slow. But I think because he was using... Oh, Ninja gets a
3-second time penalty. Picks up another.
Did you still want to do interviews after the race?
Yeah, we'll interview the top. No, we'll interview the people that's actually in Division 2. So Blue, James, and Connor.
That'll be 3 of them, then, yeah.
Yeah. But yeah. Blue's really putting up a fight. Like he is.
Ninja finished last season with Division 1.
He did not partake in Division 1 full time, so no.
But on average, though, roughly, where would you say that he was finishing?
A DNF. Anyways. Blue, he isn't going to make a move on Ninja just yet. He is holding back a little bit. So we'll see. Hopefully Blue is saving a little bit of that ERS. Because honestly, you just need to save all that ERS.
He's at about... Actually, we have to look, because... He's on 22% at the moment.
Yeah, so he has saved a little bit, but
Ninja though, he's got 46%.
Yeah.
But actually, he's very close now in this DRS.
Oh, and Blue, he loses it, and then Blue retires. No, Blue. I don't think it. I will say it is not worth doing this. It is not worth doing interviews now.
I mean, we can get Blue in if you want now, and just do. And
actually, yeah, that'd be a great idea. So, Blue, if you're watching the stream,
let us know if you want to join.
Hold on, let me tag him on Discord.
Yeah, and if he does, let me know, and then I'll send him a friend request and everything.
Yeah.
Thing is, though, he's got the pace. He had the pace as well, and he was doing very well.
Yeah, no.
I think we'll still get Matteo and Connor in after, anyway.
Yeah, sure.
So.
Yeah.
It's gonna be weird interviewing Connor.
Yeah. Imagine how many times I had to do it. Yeah, no. Blue declined the offer, so that's fine.
So I think we'll leave the interviews then until next week.
Yeah.
They're a bit pointless.
Yeah.
But no, that's just unfortunate for Blue. Yeah, I think if by looks of things, he's using no traction, so...
Yeah.
That's why I always say, you know, get your mistakes done in pre-season, and you'll be alright.
Yeah. I mean, well, nothing more we can say here. So,
isn't James a Division 2 driver?
yes, he is.
So we've got Connor, James, and Matteo.
Yeah.
I mean, in that case, then we could still have, because they'll be technically then the top 3 Division 2 drivers. So.
Yeah.
I mean, it's up to you. You're.
I don't think. Yeah, we should just leave out the interviews for tonight.
Well, everyone's going to be on softened by looks.
Yep, it really is going to be like that.
In fact, Connor's on 2 lap old soft, so he's going to be a bit slower.
Well, no, you can get the heat in a little bit easier. And pace is going to be like, I don't know, maybe a 5,000th of a difference. So, not bad.
It makes a difference all the time. Ninja, though, he's going to have to try and pull out everything because he's got 6 seconds off penalties. Cameron's got 12, so he looks quite far behind. It seems like he doesn't want to push too much. So, it's that. Right, I should back in a second. I'm going to go get myself a monster.
Yep. So, ladies and gentlemen, we only have 5 runners in this race: Ninja, Carbon Con, James Killer, TRT Cameron, and Matteo P. The fight for first place was going strong until, unfortunately, Blue, he did spin out under pressure trying to fight Ninja for number 1. But it is... It is what it is, unfortunately. Mistakes happen, and fortunately Blue was the one to make the biggest mistake, so...
Oh, I'm back.
Hello. How are we?
Tired.
Not surprised.
I might try and stay awake all day tomorrow as well, all night and all day.
Oh god.
Well, obviously I want to race tomorrow night, so there's that.
Yeah.
So I'm safe to go. Well, Mateo's caught up at least, so he's got a chance to finish on the podium.
Yeah, he does, he does.
I mean, with pre-season, it's all about bragging rights anyway, so... So, yeah, you look forward to first race tomorrow?
Yeah, I really am. I found a setup where, you know, tire wear is, you know, pretty much very, very good, so I can go all the way with my strategy.
You might want to share that with me after the stream. You know?
It's tricky to nail.
You're quicker than me, so you know there's that. It's not like I'm gonna imagine though if I actually beat you on track tomorrow.
Oh, I'll be. I think that's me washed, me done. I'm going to, you know, retire.
Wow, that's wow.
What?
If I beat you on track, you're gonna feel washed up and all that.
Yes, absolutely.
I mean, to be fair, what on average, I'm about half a second slower than you.
You think?
Well, time trial says that, yeah.
Time trial. Half a second. Oh, touchy.
Oh, Connor. 5-second time penalty.
And Carbon Con.
Oh, sorry, Ninja.
Yep, and Carbon Con as well. The only one without a penalty is James Keller. He is in contention to win a race, ladies and gentlemen.
Fair play.
I mean,
actually,
keeping it clean.
Let me take a look at how many things he's got.
Yeah, that's fine.
Things, how many? He's got 1 warning. He's got 2 warnings.
Oh, one morning away. Oh no.
I'm gonna say lap 26 he gets a 3-second time penalty.
Oh, don't do him like that, son. No.
As Cameron goes past James into 3rd.
I mean, that's not a surprise. I mean, we all know Cameron Dowds' pace.
He's just taken out a 1.5 second lead already.
He is gunning for the win.
He is, though. He's going to have to come into the pits, I think, within the next 3 laps.
Why is that?
So Cameron's going to go down the inside.
Yeah, Cameron, he is gunning for a win.
Got to drive the penalty, isn't he?
Yeah.
So Connor actually seems to be struggling, so he must have a bit of wing damage.
Yeah, I think so.
Because now James is going to... Say what though, James's car does look very planted at the moment as well.
Yeah, I think. Ooh, Carbon Connor. Yep. Yikes-a-roo.
Say what though, Matteo's gonna be licking his chops here still. He's burning through that ERS at the moment, but I mean, oh no, stop using now. I'm gonna say
that. So, James, if he stays within an 11-second gap and doesn't pick up a penalty, he will win this race.
Well, like I say, next lap he'll get a penalty. That's my prediction. If I'm right, I need to play the lottery.
Yep. No,
I'll tell you what, if I'm right and he gets a penalty next lap, I will buy myself a takeaway. If he doesn't, I won't buy a takeaway.
That's a very odd bet to do with yourself.
Well, yeah, you know. I mean, it's not like I can say, oh, if I'm right, you give me a fiver. If I'm wrong, I'll give you a fiver.
Well, yeah, true. But
I ain't got money in the bank, so there's that.
Whoops. Oh, and Matthew knocks off someone's front wing.
Has it? Oh,
yeah.
Hasn't he? Ouch. I'm just going to ride on forward with Matteo gets 3-second time penalty.
Oh, unlucky for the Italian. He is a super nice bloke, Matteo. I've spoken to him a couple of times. He is one of the top blokes.
And he just joined as well. Like, he's just joined the league.
He joined it a few weeks ago. I know that for sure. And DRS is now enabled. So TRT Cameron sent the fastest lap of the race. 2 laps to go. Your bet is on.
Yeah, I'm going to stay on board though with James. I don't know if I want a takeaway though, that's the thing. But if it happens, I'll buy one.
Okay, take the section cleanly.
He's going very quick! Oh! No! But he's got the whole of lap 26 though, that's the thing.
Yeah, but like, this is where the most... You gain the most penalties. But James, he's just keeping it clean.
He's keeping it clean. If he can keep it clean, I think even with the 3-second time penalty, he's going to win the race.
He can, yeah. So
I'm smiling at them. I don't think I've ever smiled this much because it's just so nice to see someone there do a race without getting penalties.
Yeah, no, it really is, isn't it? It's just refreshing to see.
Well, if you think about it, yeah, both Div 1 drivers are leading the race, with the Div 2 drivers behind. So at the moment, technically, James would actually win this race on track.
Yep.
Even without penalties.
Oh my god, Musselton from Auto Racing Connected has tuned in. Hello, Riker.
Well,
sorry.
Fair play to James. He hasn't got a penalty on lap 26.
Let's go. Your bet is still on. Well, no, your bet isn't on anymore. Never mind. Let's keep it on for another 2 laps. Go on.
I swear to God, if he gets a penalty this lap, I'm going to berate him in the Discord server.
Alright.
You cost me a chance of getting a takeaway. I'm a fat. You know what?
Yeah.
So, this is bad. But no, you know, like I say, it's just nice to know that there are drivers out there that doesn't get penalties.
Oh yeah, it really is, yeah.
Things well though with James, he can go a little bit slower than normal.
Yeah, I mean...
Like, he's technically going to win this race, like I say, without penalties, because...
And TRT Cameron takes the lead out of SHR Ninja's hands.
So that'll be a nice little battle for the driving match between them two. You know, going through to Division 1 tomorrow. Well, that's one for the final lap. Matteo, he's just fallen behind, unfortunately. You know, I wish him the best of luck with next week as well. He's going. I think he's just trying to bring the car home.
Yep, and Ninja, he's going to go for a move down the inside, no, outside of SHR Ninja.
I know exactly what Matteo's doing. He's going for the fastest lap.
Yeah.
He's not pushing at the moment. Look, he's a lot slower.
Yeah, but he still carries that wing damage, so...
Oh, no, he hasn't. Oh, he's going to retire, bless him.
Oh, bless him. But Cameron, he's just going to go for a move. Oh no, Ninja is.
Yeah, Matteo retired.
Unlucky, mate. 4 finishers out of 10. 60% of the grid retired. But now it's... Oh, and they squeeze each other. Clean enough. Will I see a stupid move from Cameron? No, I won't. This isn't the real life season.
Nice. Little dig up beat me in cops.
Oh.
Well, them two are going to win on track, but I think obviously the real winner is going to be James. This is meant to be a Division 2 pre-season.
Yeah.
Anyway, so...
Oh, and Cameron picks up another 3-second time penalty. And he almost...
I saw it pop up and I was like, ooh.
Yeah, and... Ninja
oh my god, he's crashed right against.
Ninja wins the USGP. James Keller. Well done to him.
What an ending.
What a finishing. That is amazing. Oh, and the glitched out Cameron Dowds appears on my screen. Oh wow.
He got driver of the day apparently.
Yep. Hold on. Takedown. Yes, Riker. Indeed.
Wait, what happened? I wasn't on board.
So basically, Ninja broke off the line to try and take out Cameron down, and he successfully did. Cameron gets third.
As long as they do that next, like tomorrow in the actual season start, then yeah. It's a bit of fun.
Yeah, to be fair. But your winner then.
Go on, carry on, sorry.
I have to announce the winners. Your winner then, James Keller, taking P1 for McLaren in pre-season today. Second, SHR Ninja in the Red Bull. Third, the TRT Cameron, but they do not count. So your real second place is Carvin Con for the McLaren. Third, Matthew P. Fourth, Blue. Seventh, not Luke Beck. And eighth, did I skip over a number? Never mind. Eighth, Infinity.
I don't know, actually, probably.
Yeah, ninth, Fred the Red, and 10th, Speared by Gaming. And fastest lap taken by Cameron Dowds. Wow, what a race. What a race. That was actually a really good race.
Yeah, I think because it's pre-season, people aren't going to take it as seriously.
Yeah.
You know, it's just about getting to grips.
Connor is asking for podium interviews, so just get the top 3 from. Don't worry, I'll get the top 3 from Division 2. James, Sans, and Macho P. There we are.
Yeah, because we'll only talk to the.
Yeah. Oh, blue. Alright, my bad. Blue. Craig Knock. There we are. Hold on. Let me just remove Macho because I did invite him by. Yeah, no, I think it's glitched. Yikes. Sure, we'll just keep him in the party. Just for a podium interview. Oh wait, hold on. Podium interviews. Oh, what is that microphone? I think we'll start off with Connor because wait.
Oh man.
Hold on. You asked for blue, right?
Yeah, I think he is in this one, but for some reason there was like 2 parties set up with the same amount of people.
Oh yeah, that's just a visual glitch by PlayStation.
Yeah,
anyways.
let me just run back and grab him.
Hold on. Yeah, hold on. I think I glitched out his thing.
Yeah.
To this one. I've added him now anyway.
Guys, we'll get started.
Alright. I don't know who to start off with. I'll start off with Blue. Blue, your qualifying pace in pre-season was amazing to say the least. That was one of the best qualifying performances I've seen you do in this game. Take us through your mindset. How were you, preparing yourself for quali?
It was just, seeing as it was only a pre-season, we was just in there testing out, see what we can do in that. And with Kota being the track that it is, it's challenging for most people, if not everyone. So I wanted to know how much I could throw the car around through the corners, and it paid off.
Yeah, through your race, you did spin out on the first lap or second, but you did make up a lot of positions courtesy of a safety car. Just take us through how you were just climbing up the field. Was it just the same philosophy, throw it in?
Yep, literally the same thing, throwing it in and seeing how I can make different moves work.
Okay, and when you spun, was it just too much power?
That was, I touched the curb and lost the rear.
The infamous curbs of this game.
Yeah.
Echo, any questions from your side?
Yeah, obviously at the moment you're in Division 2, I've noticed that there are talks that he could get put into Division 1. Is that actually true, or...?
That is true.
And if that is the case, where do you think you could, like, you know, match up to the rest of Division 1? You know, we've got Shifter, Hacking. Obviously, we all know about Hacking. He's quick himself, so...
I've been told that I can fight in the midfield.
Yeah, I think that's a fair estimate for you.
Yeah, but yeah, like, you know, obviously, like I say, it's pre-season, but, like, you excited for the season to start, regardless of Division 2 or you being in Division 1?
To be fair, I actually am. I'm really looking forward to it.
That's good, that's good. Congrats on your comeback drive, and unlucky about the DNF. But moving on to second place, Carbon Con. Do you think there was a lot more to be desired today? Or you're not too bothered about it?
Could have drove my car a little bit better. I still don't have a USA setup, so I've definitely left quality time and race pace on the table, but consistency weren't too bad. Like using a different setup, just from a different track. It was okay. At least I know that regardless of setup, I'm where I expected to be, and pretty much everyone else. And I don't know about you, but I think Div 2's midfield is looking quite competitive, even when we get the rest of the guys on the grid.
Yeah, Div 2 it does look a lot competitive, shall we say. I'm sorry, my mind blacked there for a sec, but excited for the season ahead, or what's the story?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. I think if it's not going to be a driver's title fight, it would definitely be a constructors one. I reckon we could have at least 3 teams contesting for the constructors.
That's exciting to hear. So, yeah, any questions from your side, Echo?
Not really. I think like the main question is that I think everyone. Well, I say everyone needs to answer, but obviously up to you. But like, how you getting on with like the new F1 game? Of course, you know it's a bit different compared to 2020, a bit less front and downforce. How are you getting on with it, your end?
It's okay as long as I can end up having a decent setup. But you know how it is. You don't really get to grips with the cars unless you've really done a proper league race around every track, and then you have a decent setup to follow it up with. But like I'd say half the tracks in the game I've acclimatized to, and others I haven't even touched yet. So, do I feel ready for the start of the season? Yes. For the whole season, definitely not.
Yeah, okay. I mean, I think everyone's the same way. Is there any particular tracks that you're excited for? Any particular tracks that you just wish wasn't on the calendar?
I'm really excited for Bahrain just because I know a lot of the guys Div 1 and Div 2. They've already done some races around there. Some guys actually getting wins in other leagues. So I think definitely for Div 1 tomorrow, it's going to be exciting to commentate and expect a lot of wheel-to-wheel action in Div 2 as well.
Yeah, well, that's the plan.
No more questions from my side. Ready to move on?
Yeah, ready to move on, yeah.
And our winner, man of the moment, James Killer.
Yes.
Not happy.
A real shocker, isn't it?
How?
I mean, I haven't seen you get on the podium last season. To get back up on the podium and be on the winning step is quite an achievement, would you say? Or are you a bit
I mean, to be fair, yeah, but I was the only one in the entire field who didn't have a penalty.
Yeah, which I'm not happy about, which I'll get into in a minute.
I mean, go ahead.
So basically, we noticed that you was the only one without a penalty, and you was one warning away from actually getting a penalty. So right. I made a bet that on lap 26 you would get another warning to get a penalty, and the bet was, it was nothing regarding Shifter. It was basically for myself. I was going to get this, but if you got a penalty, I'd buy myself a takeaway. If you didn't get a penalty, I wouldn't buy a takeaway. And because
fuck it, buy yourself a takeaway. It's probably the only time you're going to see me this season win, so...
Take it as it comes, mate.
The thing is, though, it's like if Blue does get put into Division Div 1, obviously, I think the main competitors will be Carps, Reese.
Yeah, I mean, they're all quick guys. It's just if I can keep up with them on pace, great. It's more about consistency throughout the season that will be the key. Whereas last season I wasn't very consistent at all. Whereas the season before I was quite consistent. But I'm hoping this season that if I'm more consistent, I'll be able to get more points and hopefully get a few podiums under my belt.
Well, I mean, it is a...
Go on, carry on, sorry.
I mean, it is a bit of becoming a reality now, shall we say. I mean, your pace has taken a massive upward turn compared to last year's game, so that's really promising to see.
Yeah, I mean, like, today in quali it was a bit iffy, I'm going to be honest. The car was a bit loose on the rear, going around the fast right-handers. But in the race, I just got my head down and just drove. Like, yeah, it's pre-season, but I drove like I would any other league race. There's no point running it off. You know, if you're going to do something, do it to 100% of your ability. So that's what I did, and thankfully I got a win.
Well, them like 0 penalties works in your favour. I mean, I was saying, you know, because obviously the two ahead of you, even though they have penalties, they are Div 1 drivers, so you can't really... In a way, yeah, you can compare yourself to Division 1 drivers, but to Division 2 drivers, you would have won in our eyes anyway, so...
I mean, it was a bit weird, because I had no straight line speed whatsoever. My rear wing was damaged somehow, and I just couldn't keep up with half of the grid until the final safety car, and then Connor's tyres just died, and I just caught up and went past him.
Well, I think that's all from me, to be fair. Don't know about Echo.
No, I'm just waiting for the season to start tomorrow. Of course, next week as well. Just hoping that, especially with Blue, you know, I was saying this about you at the start of the stream. You know, you had a bit of an iffy start to the season last time round, and like you started to pick up your performances. But really, for everyone, it's a case of just being consistent. That's what it is, you know. And yeah, I'm just excited for the season to start now. Actually,
I did notice that we did get Matteo in. I'm not sure if he's in the party or not. We'll just give him threes.
I think it has kind of glitched in a way.
Yeah, I think it is glitched.
If you can, just try and kick him again.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, there we are.
Is that you, Matteo?
Yeah, that's Matteo.
I never left.
Actually, I was going to ask you about your race. How'd your... Like, apart from the contact that you had with the McLaren, how did your race go?
Well, you know, I'm the rookie here because all you are seasoned driver, and I just started probably like 10 months ago. And I haven't done that much league racing to just get the mind setting. What I find difficult is to keep my concentration for the full 50% race. So I hope that along the season I can build up the strength to keep the concentration for the full 50% race and reduce my mistakes. So I base more my strategy on consistency and get to the end. So maybe I will not be the fastest driver on the track, but on the long term I just get to the point. So that's my strategy for the time being until I don't get faster as anybody else.
Yeah, don't think there's any more questions from me. Echo?
Yeah, I've got a couple of questions. You say that, you know, you're the rookie. I know exactly how you feel. You know, I only joined last season as well. Do you think being the rookie could probably give you a bit of an advantage on track? You know, you can like take people by surprise, or do you think it might work to a disadvantage?
To be honest, if you are a fast driver, let's say if Cameron or Blue or Liam or anybody that, to be honest, today, I would say that probably I was out of 10, probably the 8th driver, 8 or 9. So these guys are very seasoned and skilled, so it's difficult to take them by surprise. But it's more like try to catch the right opportunity with safety car and try to stay on the track as much as possible, don't make mistake. That's how I think that I can build up and then going along with the season, get more confidence and hopefully get a bit faster as well.
Yeah, as you say, it's just all about confidence. There's not really much else to add, really. I wish you best of luck in Division 2, just to everyone, best of luck. I'll miss it.
Yeah. Connor, do you want to round off the stream for me, please?
Yeah, can do. Like we said, Division 1 starting tomorrow. Heading to that channel is going to be held an interesting race, regardless of turnout, I think. I would say anyone still watching, doubt it, but Div 1 drivers, please do remember to check in. If you don't, you won't get an invite. Div 2, same thing, same time next week, Ramon for Bahrain, and this Tuesday coming, won't be broadcast by the way, but the Rally Championship is starting up again. Anyone got Dirt Rally 2.0? We've got a 5-race championship starting for the Monte Carlo Rally coming up, and it will be in the Group B cars. It's going to be pretty highly contested championship for that part. 20 quid and a trophy up for grabs as well if you've got half an hour to kill on a Thursday evening. Not too bad, I think.
Yep, and we can end off the stream here. Thanks for tuning in. So.